Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome to YouTube channel, the Explicit Tutorials. As you all know, my name is Dr. Joseph. Please, as you are watching this video, endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. In today's video, we shall be discussing Phylum Annelida. Alright, in our previous class, we did discuss Phylum Nematoda. So in today's class, we shall be discussing Phylum Annelida. These worms, the worms found in this phylum are called segmented worms. All right. In today's class, I shall be giving you the general features or characteristics of these worms, and of course, the four classes that are found in this phylum. Let us get started. Now, these worms, the worms found in, or the organisms found in Phylum Annelida are called annelids. All right, segmented worms. These worms, they are triploblastic. Alright? For them to be called triploblastic organisms, it means that they have three germ layers. Alright? That is the ectoderm, the mesoderm, and the endoderm. For them to be triploblastic, it means that they have three germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm, and what? Endoderm. And secondly, they are bilaterally symmetrical. Okay, they are bilaterally symmetrical, just as the nematodes. The nematodes are as well triploblastic and bilaterally symmetrical. Please take note of that. Now, the nematodes, I told us in our previous class that they are pseudocoelomates. This is a word. They are pseudocoelomates. That is, they have what? False body cavity. However, the annelids, they are coelomates. Alright, for them to be called coelomate, it means that they have true body, it means that they have true body cavity. Alright, true body cavity. Alright, true body cavity. Phylum Nematoda, pseudocoelomates. Phylum Platyhelminthes is coelomates. Then a coelomate means without body cavity. Then the annelids are what? Coelomate, true body cavity. So please take note of that. The cavity possessed by these worms, alright, the cavity possessed by these worms is made up of fluid called coelomic fluid. Alright, the body cavity possessed by these organisms is made up of a fluid called what? Coelomic fluid. What is the function of this fluid? It provides what? Turgidity. It provides turgidity and also act as what? Hydrostatic skeleton. Alright, you know we have three types of skeletons. We have exoskeleton, endoskeleton, and what? Hydrostatic skeleton. Now, this type of skeleton is found in soft-bodied animals, right? In soft-bodied animals. Alright, even the nematodes, they also have what is called hydrostatic skeleton. So please take note of that. Now, this hydrostatic skeleton brings about what? Movement. Alright. It also helps in the movement of the various parts of what? The body of the organism. Take note of that. Another feature of the Phylum Annelida is that they have closed circulatory system. Alright, they have closed circulatory system. Unlike the Phylum Arthropoda, which are the insects, and they are the most successful organisms on Earth. Please, the arthropods, all right, they belong to Phylum Arthropoda. They have open circulatory what? System. All right, Phylum Arthropoda, they have open circulatory system, but Phylum Arthropoda, yes, they have open circulatory system. Phylum Annelida has closed circulatory system. Please take note of that. It is very, very important. However, the circulatory system of the annelids is made up of certain pigments. These pigments are hemoglobin, hemerythrin, and chlorine. Alright? The pigments that are found in the circulatory system of these worms are hemoglobin, hemerythrin, and what? Chlorine. They may ask you, which of the following pigments is not found in the circulatory system of annelids? This is found, this is found, this is found. Any other one becomes the answer, alright? Take note of that. And these guys, they have what acts as hearts in the pumping of what? Blood around the body. This is called the aortic what? Arches or aortic aches. Now, okay, this arches rather. Now, this aortic arches, all right, it can be said to be heart in these worms. All right, what does the heart do? What is its primary function? It's for what? The pumping of blood. All right, everybody knows that, pumping of what? Blood. So please take note of that. It is very, very important. Closed circulatory system. Now, these guys, that is the Phylum Annelida, which are the annelids. All right, they have that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, they have closed circulatory system. They have a pair of nephridia. They have a pair of what? Nephridia. Now, the function of the nephridia is for what? Excretion. All right, it's for excretion. Nephridia is meant for what? Excretion. I told us that the nematodes, they lack protonephridia. They lack proto what? Nephridia. Take note of that. We are not done with their features. Please also take note of the fact that these guys, their body wall is made up of two specific muscles. Alright, they have what is called outer circular muscle. They have what is called outer circular muscle. And what? Inner longitudinal muscle. Alright, these ones, they have outer circular muscle and inner longitudinal what? Muscle. Alright, now please take note of this. The outer body of these ones is covered by a transparent cuticle, and this cuticle is secreted by what is called epithelium. Alright, the epithelial parts of these worms secrete a transparent structure called what? Cuticle. And of course, cuticle is found on the outer part of the body. Now you may be asking me, what are the functions of, or what is the function of the outer circular muscle and inner longitudinal muscle? Now take note of this. The contraction and the relaxation of these two muscles against the hydrostatic skeleton propels movement. I will recap. The contraction and the relaxation of these muscles against the fluid, that is hydrostatic skeleton, brings about what? Movement. Take note of that. So that is how it is. All right. Now, this phylum is made up of, they are mostly free living. All right. The organisms in this phylum are free living, except one. Alright, the parasitic form of Phylum Annelida is called leech. Plural, you say leeches. Alright, the parasitic form of Phylum Annelida is what? Leeches. Leeches, they are highly parasitic. And secondly, I told us that these worms are also called what? Segmented worms. They are also called segmented worms. Now, how would you describe the nervous system of these guys? How would you describe the nervous system of the annelids? It is very simple. The annelids, all right, they have a pair of ganglia. All right, they have a pair of ganglia. And their brain is modified as what? Okay, let me put it this way before I say this word. Their nervous system has what is called double ventral nerve cord. Yes, it is better placed this way. Ventral nerve cord. Now, this double ventral nerve cord is made up of a pair of what? Ganglia. And of course, you don't need an oracle to tell you what ganglia do. Ganglia is plural, the ganglion is what? Singular. So ganglia are responsible for the transmission of impulses. Alright, just as you have the nerve cells, that is the neurons. I know the primary function of the neurons is to transmit impulses through the body of an organism. So does the ganglion or the ganglia. Please take note of that. Now, so that is a short description of the nervous system of the annelids. And secondly, also take note of the fact that they have their brain is modified as dorsocentral or cerebral nerve. Alright? Their brain is modified into dorsocerebral nerve. So please take note of that. And these nerves are connectives of the ventral what? Nerve. They are connected, alright, to the ventral nerve. Take note of that. Is there another one? Okay, now good. Respiration. How do you think these worms respire? What is their respiratory organ, or what do they use for respiration? It is easy. Alright. They use gills or their skin or parapodia. Alright? Parapodia, gills, skin are for what? Respiration. They are for respiration. And secondly, when appendages are present, when appendages are present, they are not jointed. Alright? They are not what? Jointed. When appendages are present, they are not what? Jointed. Unlike the phylum Arthropoda, the appendages are what? Jointed. Of course, you know that a typical arthropod has three divisions. That is the head, the thorax, and what? Abdomen. The head, thorax, and abdomen. However, some of the insects we have, they are just divided into two. There is a prosoma and what? Opistosoma. While some have just the head and what? Cephalothorax. Alright? Don't worry, as soon as you get there, you begin to see some striking features of the phylum Arthropoda. But today, I'm almost running off phylum Annelida. So, I think I've given us good. Now, these organisms may have separate sexes. They may have or may not have what? Separate sexes. There are some that are dioecious. Some are dioecious and some are what? Monoecious. For example, the polychaeta have what? Separate sexes. You say they are what? Dioecious. Alright? The polychaeta, they have separate sexes and you say they are what? Dioecious. But the oligochaeta, which are the earthworm Lubricus terrestris, they are hermaphroditic. It means that they have their male testes and the female ovary are found in the same what? Organism. So please, when larva is present, alright, when larva is present, the type of larva these guys may have is called a trochopod larva. Alright, when larva is present in these guys, they have what is called what? A trochopod larva. It is very, very important. And again, what about their digestive tract? I told us in our previous class that if you don't say alimentary canal, you say gastrointestinal tract or what? Digestive system. Do they have complete or incomplete? These guys, they have a complete. Don't know if I can. Let me take it up, please. These guys, they have complete digestive They have complete digestive tracts. All right, mouth and what? Anus. Mouth and anus. And secondly, there's what called, they have a pre-oral segment. All right, the segment found before the mouth is called peristonium. All right, this peristonium can be described as what? Lip-like structure. Lip-like structure. They may ask you, the lip-like structure found before the mouth of an annelid is called which of these? It is called what? Peristonium. Peristonium is that pre-oral segment or that lip-like structure found in a given what? Annelid. Alright, I told you that they have complete digestive system, mouth and what? Anus, alright? So, there are 4 classes. We now have classes of phylum Annelida. Classes of phylum Annelida. We have phylum. All right, we have the polychaeta. That is the first class, and number 2 we have the oligochaeta. And number 3 we have the Annelida. All right, and the 4th one is Uridine. So these are the 4 classes of phylum Annelida. So in our previous class, we'll be discussing the features of these classes: the polychaeta, the oligochaeta, the Annelida, and the Uridine. So they'll ask you, Lumbricus terrestris, otherwise called the earthworm, belongs to which of these classes? Of course, the earthworm is an oligochaetan, alright? It becomes an N, so it becomes oligochaetan, alright? It is the organism, but the class is called what? Oligochaeta. Alright, so at this point, we'll call it a day. If you know you have learned something, please do not just leave like that. Subscribe so that when I upload the new content, you will be notified by YouTube. Do have a wonderful day.